Ever wonder how businesses go from a scribble on a napkin to a global empire? It takes more than a great idea. It takes vision, determination, and a lot of hard work. But above all, it takes money. It takes cold, hard cash. That's where private equity comes in. Private equity is the financial fuel that powers the growth of businesses. Think of it as the secret world of big money investing, fueling the growth of companies from tiny startups to household names. These investors provide the capital that helps businesses expand, innovate, and thrive. You might not see it on the stock market, but trust me, it's everywhere. Private equity firms operate behind the scenes, making strategic investments and driving growth. We're talking billions of dollars flowing behind the scenes, making things happen that you wouldn't believe. These investments can transform entire industries and create new market leaders. From the latest tech gadgets to your favorite coffee chain, chances are private equity played a part. They help companies scale up, enter new markets, and reach new heights. So buckle up because we're diving deep into the world of big bets and even bigger payoffs. We'll explore how private equity shapes the business landscape and what it means for the future of innovation and growth. Every journey starts with a single step. It's a moment filled with anticipation and hope. In the business world, that first step is often seed funding. Just like planting a seed, it requires care and attention. Imagine a young entrepreneur full of passion and a killer idea. They stand before a room of potential investors, their heart racing. Maybe it's a revolutionary app that will change how we communicate, or a groundbreaking new beverage that will redefine refreshment. They need cash to get started, to build a prototype, to test the market, and to refine their product. This is where angel investors come in. They are the lifeline for many startups. These are wealthy individuals who believe in the entrepreneur and their vision. They see potential where others might see risk. They provide the initial capital, the seed to get the business off the ground. This funding is crucial for turning dreams into reality. It's incredibly risky, like betting on a horse race in the dark. The outcome is uncertain, but the thrill is undeniable. But if it pays off, the returns can be astronomical. Success brings not just financial rewards, but also a sense of accomplishment. Think of it as watering that tiny sprout, hoping it grows into a mighty oak. With the right support, that small seed can become something truly magnificent. Let's say our entrepreneur's idea takes off. People love it. The business is growing, but now they need more money, a lot more. They need to hire staff, rent office space, ramp up production. This is where the real challenges begin. It's one thing to have a great idea. It's another to turn it into a sustainable business. This phase is all about execution, about turning a dream into a well-oiled machine. And it takes a different kind of investor, one with deeper pockets and a higher risk tolerance. This is where venture capitalists step in. Venture capitalists are like the daredevils of the investment world. They invest in companies that are still unproven, still figuring things out. They're not looking for a quick buck. They're looking for the next Amazon or Google. These investments are high risk, high reward. Most startups fail, but the few that succeed can generate massive returns. Think of it like this. Our little tea shop is now selling thousands of cups a day. They need to open new locations, expand their menu, maybe even franchise. Venture capitalists provide the fuel for this rapid growth, helping the company scale up and reach its full potential. Private equity, the big leagues. Now let's say our tea shop has become a national success story. They're a household name, but they've plateaued. Growth has slowed, and the founders are looking for a way to take things to the next level. This is where private equity firms come in. These are the giants of the investment world, managing billions, even trillions of dollars. They invest in established companies, often taking a majority stake. They're not just providing money, they're bringing expertise, connections, and a ruthless focus on growth and profitability. It's like calling in the Navy SEALs to optimize your business. Leveraged buyouts, the art of the deal. One of the most powerful tools in the private equity playbook is the leveraged buyout, or LBO. This is where a firm uses borrowed money, often a lot of it, to buy a company. It's a high-stakes game that can generate huge returns, but also carries significant risk. Think of it like buying a house with a mortgage, but instead of a house, it's a multi-million-dollar company. The goal is to improve the company's operations, increase its value, and then sell it for a profit, paying off the debt and reaping the rewards. The private equity playbook more than just money. Private equity firms aren't just passive investors, they're active managers. Once they invest in a company, they roll up their sleeves and get to work. They might bring in a new management team, streamline operations, expand into new markets, or even break up the company and sell it off in pieces. Their goal is to unlock value, whatever it takes. They're like the coaches of a sports team, pushing for every ounce of performance, every last percentage point of profit. They're not afraid to make tough decisions, even if it means shaking things up. Private equity's impact from your coffee to your phone. Private equity is everywhere, even if you don't realize it. That coffee you had this morning, chances are a private equity firm owns the coffee chain or the company that supplies their beans. The clothes you're wearing? Private equity probably played a role in the manufacturing or retail. The phone in your pocket? You guessed it, private equity has its fingerprints all over the tech industry. It's the invisible hand shaping the business landscape, driving innovation and influencing what we consume. The dark side, not always a fairy tale. Private equity has its critics, and for good reason. Some firms have been accused of loading companies up with debt, cutting jobs, and prioritizing profits over people. There have been cases of companies being bought out, stripped for parts, and left bankrupt, leaving workers and communities devastated. It's a high-pressure, high-stakes world where the pursuit of profit can sometimes come at a cost. It's important to remember that not all private equity firms are created equal. Some are more responsible than others, and it's crucial to distinguish between the good actors and the bad actors. The future of private equity, a changing landscape. The world of private equity is constantly evolving. New regulations, emerging markets, and technological advancements are creating both challenges and opportunities. The rise of impact investing, where investors consider social and environmental factors alongside financial returns, is also shaking things up. The industry is becoming more diverse, with more women and minorities entering the fray. The future of private equity is likely to be shaped by these trends, as well as by the broader economic and geopolitical landscape. Conclusion: understanding the invisible hand. So there you have it, a glimpse into the secretive world of private equity. This industry, often shrouded in mystery, is a powerhouse of financial engineering and strategic investments. It's a complex and often misunderstood industry, but it plays a vital role in our economy. Private equity firms invest in companies, helping them grow, innovate, and sometimes turn around struggling businesses. From the products we buy to the jobs we hold, private equity touches our lives in countless ways. These firms provide the capital that fuels innovation, supports job creation, and drives economic growth. Understanding how it works, both the good and the bad, is essential for anyone who wants to navigate the modern business world. It's not just about making money. It's about creating value and fostering sustainable growth. The next time you see a news story about a merger or acquisition, or a company going public, think about the role private equity might be playing behind the scenes. These deals are often the result of meticulous planning and strategic vision. It's a world of high finance, high risk, and high reward, where fortunes are made and lost every day. The stakes are high, but so are the potential rewards, making private equity a fascinating and integral part of the financial landscape.